Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name's Robbie. Taking you on a little journey today. The destination, who knows? We're going to begin lying on our backs in Shavasana to start today. So, taking your time and coming into your comfortable Shavasana corpse pose, lying flat out, arms apart, legs apart. Focusing on our breath to get started. Slowly breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. In through your nose and out through your nose. Begin to become aware of how your ribs expand, how the belly rises as you breathe in. Really connecting your breath to your bodies. Eyes closed. Breathing deep in through your nose. Feeling the expansion as you breathe in. As you breathe out, surrendering, letting go into this moment. Letting go of all the things that we cannot control. To be here. We've taken this moment for ourselves. So let's be selfish and be here for us, nobody else. So that we can be there for others later on with a clear mind. Nice long deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Feeling the back body get heavier as you become more relaxed. Letting go with every exhale. 3 breaths on your own, in through the nose and out through the nose. Full breath in through your nose together, feeling all the way up into our fingers and our toes. And open your mouth, let it go. One more time, because it always feels so good. Deep breath in. Let's take another sip. Let it go. Wiggling the fingers and the toes and rolling the head from side to side. Taking a nice big stretch. Feeling the creaks and the cracks in the body. And then slowly, keeping your hands up overhead, take your right hand into your left wrist. Walk your hands just a little bit over towards the right side and walk your feet over to the right side. Kind of looking like a banana. Still lying on our back, just taking a nice little gentle stretch up the left side body here. Breathe deep into the left side of the body, into those ribs and hips. And then maybe just walk your feet over a little bit more to the right side, just to stretch a little bit deeper. 3 breaths here. Nice full breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Take your left hand to the right wrist and walk those hands over to the left side. And then walk your feet over to the left as well. Again, creating this little banana shape here today. I'm feeling a nice stretch up the right side body. Welcome to go as deep as you wish here. Listen to your body. Take what you need. Let go of what you want. And then we can go as deep as we wish. I could stay here forever right now. This heater that I have in my garage is blowing right on me, and it just feels so nice and warm and toasty. Nice deep breath in. Exhale and come back to center. Bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a little bit of self-love. rolling from side to side, maybe making circles with the knees, rolling one way a few times, and switching directions and going the other way. And come back to center. Squeeze in one more time. And then extend the left leg out onto the floor and hug in the right. And taking a moment just to become aware of the space in our hips. Take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out through your nose, squeeze that leg just a little bit tighter. Bringing all the awareness for a moment into that hip flexor and that hip crease. Keeping both feet flexed to keep the legs engaged. Full breath in. And stay for the breath out. Taking a moment to strengthen our ankles. We're going to make circles with our feet and ankles. So going towards the right for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching directions 5 times. And 3, and 2, and 1. Bringing the foot back to center, keeping it flexed, and keeping that left leg engaged by flexing, keeping that left foot engaged the entire time. Take a deep breath in with the flexed right foot. Exhale, point the toes on that right side. Inhale and flex. Exhale and point. 3 more. Inhale to flex. Exhale, point those toes and extend that right leg out. Flex the right foot as you reach the leg onto the floor, and then bring in the left, keeping the left foot flexed as well. Squeezing it nice and tight, and just bring the awareness to start into your hip. Notice how you feel. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale and squeeze a little bit tighter, taking that knee towards your collarbone, finding more length in the hamstring and in the hip here. Full breath in. And staying with this full breath out. Begin to make circles with the left foot. Rolling one way for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching directions for 5, 4, 3. Feeling a little burn in the shins. 2, 1. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, bring in that right leg and squeeze in one more time. And then bring the knees up over your hips. Flex the feet, big toes together, heels slightly apart, hands down by your sides. I describe this as sitting in a chair and falling over backwards. Now pressing the lower back onto the floor. That's our focus here right now, is keeping the lower back on the floor the entire time as we go through this next section. So you may find in your practice that staying right here, back on the floor, is your core workout. Perfectly great. No problem. Stay there. If you want a challenge, lift the head and shoulders and hands up off the floor. Really pulling that navel up and in. Maybe stay here. Actually, let's stay here. Let's take out the maybe. We're going to stay here for 5, 4. Really flex the glutes. Keep those toes flexed. Big toes together, heels slightly apart. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, keep the legs where they are, lower the head and shoulders and hands back down. Full breath in. And breathe out. Inhale, lift the head and shoulders up off the floor, hands up off the floor. And then begin to lengthen the legs. Maybe keep a little bend in your knees if you wish, but you want to keep that lower back on the floor the entire time. Keep that navel up and in. If you can hear my voice, I'm working hard too because I'm shaking as well. And apparently, during this whole pandemic, I should have been doing a little bit more ab workout, but that's okay. We all need to give ourselves a little bit of slack. 5, 4, 3, 2. Breathe in. Oh, exhale, bring those knees back over your hips, lower the head and shoulders and hands back down. Full breath in. And full breath out. Last one. Inhale, lift the head and shoulders up off the floor. Again, keep that lower back on the floor. Hands to a hover. Extend your legs forward. Big toes together, heels slightly apart. Keep the thighs engaged. Navel up and in. Breathe. 10. 9. I know how much you all missed my counting. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Oh, 3. 2. Oh, you got a 2. Deep breath in. Oh, exhale and bring those knees into your chest. Like I always say, everything before this moment is now a dream. You don't have to go back there. You did it. Either rolling through center or one side will meet in tabletop. Taking your time to get there. As you come into your tabletop, take your hands just a little bit wider than shoulder width to start today. Tops of the feet into the floor. Pull the navel up and in. Engage the inner thighs. Squeezing the glutes. Tabletop. Flat back. Inhale, lift the chin and chest. Drop the belly. Cow pose. Exhale, round the spine. Chin to chest. Close your eyes. Connect your breath to the movement. Inhale, lift. Exhale and round. Inhale and lift. Exhale and round. One more time. Inhale to lift. Tuck your toes underneath. Exhale slowly. Downward facing dog. Take your time to come into your downward dog. Adjust your hands. Adjust your feet. Lengthen out the body a little bit if you need to today. Be good to yourself. Notice that how you were yesterday is not how you were today. How you were a moment ago is not how you are in this moment. So scan the body. Spread the fingertips wide apart. Press your hands into the earth. Release your neck, taking the gaze to the back of the room towards your toes. Pull the shoulders up away from your ears. Pull the navel up and in. And then really begin to release your chest towards your shins. You can even think of trying to take the collarbone towards your toes. The focus here is to try to get your hips higher to the sky. Letting go that you can't, we need to let go of trying to get our heels to the floor. Yoga builds strength. Flexibility is a byproduct. It will happen over time. So again, press into your hands. Lengthen the spine, pulling the shoulders away from your ears and down your back. Releasing your chest toward your thighs and shins. Pressing your hips a little bit higher. Slight little softness in your knees. And stay here. Long breath in through the nose. And breath out of the nose. Full breath in. Open your mouth. Inhale, ripple forward. High plank. As you come into your high plank, keep your shoulders over top of your wrists. Pull the navel up and in. Squeeze the thighs. Squeeze the glutes. Really squeeze the core here. Full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward. High plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward. Downward dog, breathe out. We got 2 more, everybody. Use control, use your abs to do this. Keep that belly button up and in. Downward dog, breathe out. Breathe in, come forward. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank, lower the knees down, table, and then slowly lower your body all the way down to the earth. Hands stay underneath of your shoulders, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Really press the tops of the feet into the floor here. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower down. I want you to think that this back bend is coming from your toes. So really engage your legs. Squeeze the thighs. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Tuck your toes underneath. Downward facing dog through high plank. Tabletop, whatever you need right now. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, ripple forward. High plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Through your knees or full push-up. Slowly lower all the way down. Then inhale to lift. Baby cobra, upward facing dog. Listen to your bodies, whatever's in your practice today. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, breathe forward. Keep those cores engaged. Exhale, lower. Inhale to lift for your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Step, walk, or float. Top of the mat. Breathe in for a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Coming all the way up. Taking a nice big stretch. When you get there, hold on to your right wrist with your left hand and stretch up and over to the left side. Feeling a nice stretch in that right side body like we did on the floor earlier in our banana pose. Deep breath in. Exhale and stretch a little bit deeper. Inhale to center. Switch sides. Up and out of your waist like we're synchronized swimmers jumping into a big pool of water. Really pulling out of our waists here. Deep breath in. Stay for your breath out. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, fold. Sun salutation A will guide you through it. Breathe in for a flat back. Hands to the earth, step or float. If you're going to float back, land with elbows bent in a low plank. Inhale to lift. Back bend. Downward facing dog. Sun salutations are great for building heat in our bodies and a little bit of awareness. Excellent things to do the first thing when we get out of bed, just taking it nice and light. Getting that blood flowing. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Step, walk, float. Top of the mat. Breathe in for a flat back. Breathe out and fold. Inhale, rise. Coming all the way up, taking your big stretch. Exhale, fold down. Breathe in for a flat back. Hands to the earth. Step or float. Chaturanga. Low push-up into baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels again. Exhale, bend. Step, walk, or float. Top of the mat. Breathe in for a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Coming all the way up. Taking a big stretch. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Tadasana, mountain pose. Taking a moment to find a bit of stillness in our bodies and our minds. Breathe in through your nose. Close your eyes. And out through your nose. Opening your eyes, palms facing forward. Going to lift the right knee and holding on to the shin or knee with both hands. Staying right here. If you're struggling with a little bit of balance today, you can keep your hands on your hips maybe and just rest the big toe on the floor and just lifting the leg up just a little bit. I kind of look like a pony here. Just kidding. Now, if you've lifted the knee, really flex that foot. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, take your right hand to the back of the room, incorporating a little bit of twist and a balance here in the moment. Keeping that right foot flexed. Find something to focus on that's not moving. And then maybe begin to take the gaze towards the back of the room. Really pull that navel up and in to help with your twist. 2 more breaths. Slowly come back forward. Hold on to the shin, lift it a little bit higher to stretch into that hip. Oh, and walk that out. Great work, everybody. Let's pull up that left leg, holding on to the shin here with both hands, just to find your balance to start. Again, if you're really struggling with balance today, but believe me, every day is different. Embrace it. It's okay. Laugh at yourself. It's all good. So maybe just play with balance here today. Or if where you're in your home, maybe hold on to the counter or a chair, whatever you need. Otherwise, both hands on the shin or knee. Flexing that left foot. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, take the left arm to the back of the room, holding on to the shin with the right, finding something to focus on. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale and begin to twist towards the back of the room. Pulling that navel up and in to assist with the twist. 2 breaths. Inhale, come back forward, hold on to that shin, lift that leg a little higher. Oh, walk that out. Great work, everybody. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, fold. Breathe in for a flat back. Hands to the earth, step back, high plank. Full breath in. Exhale, walk your hands to your feet, back of the mat. Breathe in for a flat back. Exhale, fold and stay here for a moment. Maybe hold on to your elbows or the back of the head, the back of the legs. Just begin to feel this nice stretch down the backs of the legs here into the lower back. 3 more breaths. Deep breath in. Open your mouth. Inhale, slowly rise. Taking your time to get there. Keeping your hands down, roll the shoulders back. Deep breath in. Let it all go. Taking your feet together, big toes together, heels slightly apart, Utkatasana chair pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, sit down and back. Bringing the biceps by your ears or maybe hands to heart center, wherever you're at in your practice. If you have any shoulder issues right now, by all means, take what you need in your arms. Now really pull that navel up and in. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs together. Deep breath in. Exhale, sit down and back a little bit further. Deep breath in. Exhale, maybe sit a little bit more. Holding here. Continuing to breathe. Listen to what your body is saying to you right now. With every breath out, try and sit a little bit lower. Full breath in. Exhale, fold. Breathe in for a flat back. Hands to the earth. Walk your hands to the top of the mat, high plank. Holding high plank here, deep breath in. Exhale, roll your heels to the right side, taking the left hand to the sky, side plank, any version of side plank that you wish, whichever's in your practice. If you need to lower that right shin to the floor, by all means, it's up to you. Holding here, continue to breathe, 3 breaths. Really trying to lift those hips higher with every breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale, roll back to center, high plank. Full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step through the front of your mat, runner's lunge. Back knee stays lifted. Inhale to rise. Taking your time coming into your lunge, wherever you're at in your practice. Shoulders are down and back. Navel up and in to tilt the pelvis forward. Really finding a nice flex or stretch in that hip flexor on that left side. Flex that left glute muscle. Deep breath in. Exhale, lunge a little bit deeper. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, lunge and bend. Inhale to lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. We got 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend, fold. Bring your hands down to frame the front foot. Press your left hand into the earth. Lift the right and twist. Really pulling the navel up and in here. Try and lower that right hip a little bit more. Reaching back behind you. Deep breath in. Stay for the breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hand down to your hip, the right hand to the hip. Full breath in. Exhale, step back, side plank. Left hand on the floor, right hand to the sky. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Deep breath in. Oh, exhale. High plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Low push-up. Squeeze those elbows in. Lift for your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Step, walk, or float. Top of the mat. Breathe in for a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Coming all the way. Exhale, fold down. Breathe in for a flat back. Hands to the earth. Step back, high plank. Holding high plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, walk your hands to your feet back to the mat. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, fold and stay. 3 breaths in the folded position here. Full breath in. Open your mouth. Inhale, slowly rise. Coming all the way up. Rolling your shoulders back, hands stay down by your sides. Full breath in. Let it all go. Utkatasana, chair pose. Big toes together, heels slightly apart. If you would like to keep your feet hip width apart, by all means, deep breath in. Exhale, sit down and back. Really tuck the tailbone underneath towards the back of your knees. Keep that navel pulled up and in. Shoulders are down and back. With every exhale, you try to sit down a little bit lower. Listening to our bodies. Finding stillness and concentration. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Breathe in for a flat back. Hands to the earth. Walk to the top of the mat. Full breath in. Exhale, roll your heels to the left side. Right arm to the sky. Any version of your side plank that you'd like to take here. With every breath out, try to lift your hips a little bit high. Deep breath in. Exhale, roll back to center. High plank, full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Low push-up. Inhale to lift for your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Downward dog, full breath in. And open your mouth. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step through the front of your mat. Runner's lunge, other side. Find your balance first. Then inhale to rise. Exhale, lunging forward. Keeping that navel up and in here. Squeezing that right glute muscle. And then lunge a little bit deeper. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. 3 more. And 2. Last one. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend and fold. Bring your hands down to the earth. Press your right hand into the floor. Lift the left and twist. As you come into your twist, maybe lower that left hip a little bit more, going into the pelvis and the hip flexors. Deep breath in. And stay for the breath out. 2 more breaths here. Bring your left hand down to your hip. Full breath in. Exhale, step back, side plank. Any version of your side plank that you wish here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Deep breath in. Exhale, back to center, high plank. Full breath in. Chaturanga. Inhale to lift. Downward facing dog. Downward dog, take a deep breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide apart, forehead to the earth. And just settling in here for a few breaths. Taking a moment of rest. Notice how your body feels in this moment. As you come to stillness and the mind is really wandering today, maybe it's on fire, it's running laps around your head, which is completely normal. You're not alone, especially in times like this. So maybe keep it simple. Breathe in. I am breathing in. Breathe out. I am breathing out. Breathe in. I am breathing in. Breathe out. I am breathing out. Letting go of anticipation. Just take a few more breaths here in child's pose. You're welcome if you'd like to take an inversion into headstand or tripod stand or any rest pose. It's in your practice. Go ahead. Taking a few moments to breathe in silence. To listen to our bodies. Full breath in. Open your mouth. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, ripple forward. Tabletop. As you come into your tables, spreading your fingertips wide apart, maybe take a little bit of movement from side to side. Going into your hips here, into the side ribs. And coming back into stillness. Finding your flat back. Pulling that navel up and in. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Tuck your toes underneath. Inhale, lift, cow pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, just take a moment here to come into your downward dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Step, walk, or float. Top of the mat. Breathe in for a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Coming all the way up. Take a nice big stretch. Oh, exhale, fold down. Sun salutation A. Breathe in. Flat back. Hands to the earth. Step or float. Chaturanga. Low push up. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. It's up to you. We'll meet in downward facing dog. 2 full breaths in downward dog. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Exhale, walk your hands to your feet, back of the mat. Breathe in, flat back. Exhale, fold. Staying in the folded position, take a deep breath in. Exhale, sit down and back, chair pose. Staying nice and low, tucking that tailbone underneath. Going into chair from that folded position, staying in chair here, deep breath in. Exhale, sit down and back a little bit further. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, flat back. Exhale, walk your hands top of the mat, high plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, low push-up. If back bends are no longer in your practice, throw in a couple push-ups. It's up to you. We'll meet in downward facing dog. When you're ready, inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step through the front of your mat, warrior one. In warrior one, your left toes are going to be pointed towards the top left corner of the mat. Inhale to rise, coming all the way up, pelvis faces straight forward. Exhale, lunge. Now, as you come into your warrior pose, I fidgeted with my shirt, let go of the fidgeting, pull the navel up and in. Pull the pelvis forward. I've described this as the Sears catalog model pose. Don't judge. You've all wanted to be one. I know it. So, hands on the hips. You want to be able to see your elbows in your peripheral. So pull that left hip forward and that right hip back. Back leg is straight and strong. Glute is in your shoulder blade, lunging forward. Again, keeping that pelvis square. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, lunge a little bit deeper. Deep breath in. Exhale, come forward halfway. Long line from the back of the head to the back of the ankle. Really keep that left leg engaged, pressing that right foot into the floor. Notice the strength that it takes just to stay here in this pose. Listen to your breath. Listen to your body. Can you internalize? Go deep. Take a moment to let go of everything that you want and focus on what you need right now. And then you'll be able to go as deep as you wish. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands back by your sides, palms facing forward. Energy into the fingertips and palms of your hands. Pivot the back heel up off the floor into a runner's lunge, coming forward a little bit more halfway. Then when you're ready, warrior three, airplane pose. Now listen to your bodies today and where you're at in your airplane. For me today, my right hip is bothering me a little bit. So I'm going to listen to my body and take what I need. Building strength right here. Take a nice deep breath in. Maybe go a little bit deeper as you breathe out. One more full breath in. Listen carefully. As you exhale, keep that left foot lifted and bring your hands down to the earth. Standing split, standing L, standing V, finding a nice stretch in the back of that right hamstring. Holding here. If you'd like a little extra challenge, maybe reach for the ankle. Keeping that left foot flexed. It's hard to balance and talk upside down. 2 more breaths here. Deep breath in. Stay for the breath out. 1 more full breath in. Listen carefully. Exhale, feet together, top of the mat. Breathe in for a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rise, coming all the way up. Rolling the shoulders down and back. Tadasana. 2 breaths here. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, flat back. Hands to the earth. Step back, float back, chaturanga, low push-up. Into baby cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Exhale, walk your hands to your feet, back of the mat. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, fold. 2 breaths here in the folded position. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Full breath in. Exhale, sit down and back. Utkatasana chair pose. Pull that belly button up and in. Tuck that tailbone underneath. Slight little lift in the chest. 3 breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. High plank, full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga or a couple push-ups wherever you're at in your practice, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. When you're ready, inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step through the front of your mat. Warrior one. Your right toes this time are going to be pointed towards 2 o'clock, 45-degree angle. Inhale to rise. Exhale and lunge. Now as you come into your warrior, also you're not on a tightrope here, so you can widen your stance a little bit for balance. Fire up that right leg. Again, Sears catalog model pose, hands on the hips. Make sure that you can see your elbows and your peripheral. Keep the navel up and in. Lift the arms. Exhale, lunge a little bit deeper. Deep breath in. Exhale, come forward halfway. Really keep that belly engaged. Squeezing that right glute muscle. Keeping the inner thighs squeezing towards each other. Notice the strength that it takes just to stay here. Listen to your bodies. Again, let go of what you want. Focus on what you need right now in this moment, in this pose. What is your warrior one telling you today? I hope one thing it's telling you is that you were strong. And you were confident. And you all are a beautiful and amazing people. And I'm so very lucky that you've come into my life. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. Pivot the back heel up off the floor. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior three. Airplane pose. Shoulders are down and back. Really flexing that right foot. If you'd like to try and maybe bring your hands forward. Noticing the difference from side to side in your warrior. My hip on this side isn't bothering me as much as it was on the other side. So I can take a different pose, a different variation on this side. 3 more breaths here. Full breath in. Keep that right leg lifted. Hands to the earth. Standing split, standing L, standing V, wherever you're at in your body. My hamstring is a lot different on the side than it is on the other. That's okay. Accept where I am in this moment. Creating patience to know that I'll get some. If you'd like an extra challenge, you can reach for the ankle on that left side. 3 breaths. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, feet together, top of the mat. Full breath in. Flat back. Fold and stay. 3 breaths in this folded position, hinging at your waist, really letting go. Remembering everything before this moment is now a dream. You don't have to go back there. You've done it. You did it. So enjoy this moment. Full breath in. And open your mouth. Inhale, rise. Coming all the way. Taking that nice big stretch. Arms down by your sides. Tadasana, mountain pose. Tadasana is a balance pose. Sometimes it's hard enough to stand on 2 feet, let alone 1. So let's take this moment to find the strength and stability in our bodies standing on 2 feet by closing our eyes and focusing solely on our breath. In through our nose and out through our nose. If the mind really begins to wander here, starts to dance around, keep it simple. Breathe in. I am breathing in. Breathe out. I am breathing out. Breathe in. I am breathing in. Breathe out. I am breathing out. Full breath in. Open your mouth. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, fold. This will be our last flow of this practice. Breathe in for a flat back, so take what you need here. High plank to low. Breathe in for your back bend. We'll meet in downward dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Float or sit at the top of your mat. Taking your legs out in front of us. Flexing both feet to start. Now you're going to bend your left leg. You're going to take your right hand and you're reaching for the outside of that left foot. Take your left hand to the small of your back. Now, keeping the heel on the floor, you begin to press that heel forward towards the front of the room. This will be stretching into the hamstring, into the IT band, in the hip, creating a little twist. But you want to keep the heel on the floor. If you are able to straighten the leg, by all means, go there. And as you breathe out, with every breath out, you begin to twist towards the back of the room on that left side. Breathing into wherever it's tense and tight. 3 more breaths here. Nice full breath in. Oh, breathe out, let that go, and shake out the legs a little bit. Flexing the left foot. Bring in the right, so you bend the knee, keep the heel on the floor. Take your left hand. Reach for the outside of the right foot. Right hand to the small of your back. Deep breath in. Exhale, you keeping that heel on the floor, you press the front of that foot towards the front of the room. As you breathe out, you begin to twist towards the back of the room. Keeping that heel and leg on the floor here. Finding a nice stretch in the back and the hips. 3 breaths. Maybe close your eyes and listen. Full breath in. Exhale, come forward and shake that out a little bit. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, fold forward, reaching for the thighs, the shins, the toes, and just taking 5 breaths here. If you need to keep your knees bent to reach for your toes, by all means, listen to your bodies. Accept where you are in this moment. Begin to have patience to know you're going to get there someday. If nothing else, keep it simple. Breathe in. I am breathing in. Breathe out. I am breathing out. 3 more breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold a little bit more. Slowly. Walk your hands back up your legs. Point your toes. Take your hands behind you. Fingertips towards your hips. Reversing our plank here. You can keep your bums on the floor. Lift the chest. Drop the head back. Or if you'd like to go into the reverse plank, into fish, lift the pelvis up off the floor. Maybe bend your knees into reverse table. So many options here. Take whatever you need. 3 breaths. Realigning our spines from our forward fold. And deep breath in. Exhale, come down, come forward. Flexing the toes, take your heels down to the edge of your mat. Take your hands over your head, interlace your fingers, palms to the sky. Gonna lie down, but we're gonna use our abs to get there. Deep breath in. Exhale, begin to round the spine, pressing the hands forward, but keep your heels on the floor the entire time. Use those belly buttons to lie down. Once you've reached your final destination, take a nice big stretch. Oh, because it never felt so good to lie back down. Hands down by your sides, knees bent, soles of the feet to the floor. Take your right ankle to your left thigh, thread the needle. Take your right hand in between your legs, and you can interlace your fingers behind the hamstring, the shin, wherever you're at, and your needle, wherever you're at, and your hip stretch. Take what you need, and let go of what you want. And focus to go as deep as you wish. And listen to your breath. And send your breath and awareness into that right hip. Every breath out, maybe try and squeeze that left leg in a little bit tighter, pressing the right elbow and forearm against the right thigh. 3 more breaths here. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, lower the left foot to the floor, right foot to the floor, windshield wipe back and forth. Just to release the pelvis and the spine and the hips here. And when you're ready, come to stillness. Take the left ankle to the right, lift that right leg, take your left hand in between your legs, interlace your fingers behind your shin or behind your thigh, or hold on to the shin, wherever you're at. Keeping that left foot flexed with every breath out. You try to pull that right leg in a little bit closer as you press your elbow and forearm against the left thigh. Taking all the breath and awareness right now into that left hip. And just listen to your breath. Listen to your body. What's it saying to you? This would have been those great moments. Sorry, I had to throw this thought in there where you want Adele to come on and be like, hello? Sorry, I think I'm funny. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, release the right foot, then the left. Windshield wipe back and forth. Back and forth. And then as you come to stillness, bring your chest or your knees in towards your chest, giving yourself a nice little hug of self-love for all the work you did today. And then maybe happy baby, reaching on to the soles of the feet here. Now, if you've taken my class before, I have one rule with happy baby. Is that you have to be a happy baby and happy baby. So roll around, kick your feet, giggle, laugh. We spend so much of our adult life forgetting that inner child never leaves us. So now, as we've have created this time and space for ourselves of what's happening in the world right now, take a moment and bring out that inner child and show them a good time. 3 more breaths here. Full breath in. Exhale, Shavasana. Our final pose. Taking any comfortable position that you wish as we practice here today. As you come into Shavasana, remember, you did this for you, nobody else. So take a nice deep breath in. Open your mouth and just be. before you move, and as you come into your body and into this space, I want you to take a moment and notice how you feel inside your body and your mind right now. Take a nice deep breath in. And open your mouth. Begin by rolling your head from side to side, wiggling the fingers and the toes and rolling the wrists and the ankles. Taking a nice big stretch. Oh, like you just had the best nap of your life. Now you're welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you wish, or you can begin to roll over to one side. Recognizing corpse pose, Shavasana translates to corpse pose, but it doesn't mean death. It just means an ending. As you come into the fetal position, this represents a new start. Everything before this moment is now a dream. You don't have to go back there. You can't go back there. So take this moment as a new opportunity to start over, to start again, start your day over, start this moment over. And as you slowly make your way to a seat, we start this new beginning by leading with our hearts. Bring your hands to heart center, Anjula Mudra, in gratitude and thanks. I want to thank you all for joining me here today so that I could share my practice with you, but also so that you could share your light and share your light with me and with the people around you and with the rest of the world. For those that know me, I get emotional very easily. We need to take this time to share as much light as we possibly can and send it out into the universe, into this world, so that we can help support the people around us, help support ourselves. I think you're all beautiful and amazing people, and though I may not have met some of you, or most of you, I don't know, I'm happy that you've come into my life for this moment. I think you are beautiful and amazing, and we need to tell ourselves that more often. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Take some more time for yourself. I love you all. Namaste. Thank you so much. I'll see you all again very soon. Bye.